There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Guys, we are here at Blood River. The conditions honestly couldn't be any worse. The wind's blowing. The water's on the rise. We just had a torrential storm over the last like 4 days. And I was over there at Next Gen Marine. Jason decided to come out here and play a little hooky with me. And we're gonna go out there and try to put them on the hook for you right here. So guys, if you have not, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and let's go fishing. Got him?
Yeah. Woo! Monster.
Hey, it's a start. It is a start. Casting at these brush piles out here, guys. You get down in them in these stake beds and you get whatever decides to eat. Because there's so many fish down in there, you just don't know which one's gonna hit. That time, that one was a little bit on the small side. You was down in that stake bed pretty good, wasn't you?
Yeah, it looks like most of the fish that are in there are down in there a little further. Right there.
Yeah, right there.
Right on the edge.
Right there, if you look at that screen, right there is what he's talking about. That is the decent fish. And we're trying to get to him. Now, Jason was right there on him just a second ago, but when he got there, little one grabbed a hold of him. I thought that one was gonna turn. He did.
Yeah, all a bunch of little ones. But, you know, that's the one thing, Kentucky Lake, you know, everybody started talking about the carp, and the carp were a major problem.
Yeah.
But, you know, I don't know if the carp's what's killing it or not killing it. But Kentucky Lake has made a tremendous comeback. I mean, it
absolutely has.
It's a great fishery. And I mean, we've got all classes of fish. I mean, we've got big fish, we've got small fish. The last two fish that we've caught now, you know, they're gonna be the good eating fish come springtime.
Yes. Looks like it's both them last two fish look like they were both male fish. And I believe that's what it is. We got a bunch of males right here.
Everywhere you look in this lake is alive. It doesn't matter which direction you turn this trolling motor. 360 degrees. You can go here, you can go 200 yards over there, you can turn it, and the water is just alive. It's alive.
Everything moving, all the fish.
That's what I'm talking about. It just, whether it be bait fish, it be white bass, it be a largemouth, catfish, but you don't see the carp like you used to.
No, you absolutely do not see the carp like you used to.
Now, I'm not saying that there's not still carp in this lake.
Yeah. Because
hell, there are, and they're still a nuisance. But boy, they sure aren't the problem they used to be.
There we go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right in the roof of the mouth, right in the hard spot where you're supposed to hit them at.
That's right. Good, nice fish. Thin.
It's thin, but it's post-spawn. That's right. What they're supposed to be. Yeah.
Feeding up.
One sitting right there is a pretty good fish.
Right there on top.
Yep. Guys, he's at 20 feet out. He's at 14 feet deep. There's his bait coming in the back side. I seen it a second ago. His bait's getting ready to come over the top of that brush at 12 feet out. See if that one, he flickered. Yep. Got him. It was two little ones sitting there together.
Yep.
8.5, 9-inch fish.
Well, you know, you like to catch them.
Oh, they're all
fun to catch. As long as you can feel the thump, it's all good.
I ain't found your bait yet, but it was in the middle of all of them bait fish too. Looks like they've moved past. You got one?
Yeah.
Sure enough.
I felt it come through that brush and hit that limb.
There's a nice double.
Yeah.
Mine's a good fish.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what we come looking for.
I mean, they're skinny.
Yeah, they're skinny,
just
but
had
that's
the
just
spawn. That's right.
that's just this time of the year. They're
That's
very
right.
skinny.
After the spawn.
Nice 11-inch fish or so, maybe a little tad over. Just piled up on this brush pile here, and we're gonna keep on casting at them. You can take that trolling motor if you want. I gotta get another bait.
Actually, it's
That one bit the tail off my bait. I'm gonna have to get me another bait. You see me do that a lot. I like, in bad conditions, shortening the bait up and running that hook up through the tail of my bait. They might rip the tail off my bait a few times, but I'm gonna catch them suckers when they grab hold of it. Got him. Cookie cutters all day long, cookie cutters. Did you see yours go in by chance? If y'all haven't noticed yet, he's using one of those, what they call BFS reels, to cast that little bitty bait out there, and he just cast it out there about 50 feet. Oh, come on, baby.
I grew up as a kid, you know, bass fishing. It didn't matter if it was in a pond or where it was, and I always had bait casting reels. And when they came out with these, I never did like spinning reels. You know, the line would always get twisted up on it or something, throwing these little bitty lightweight jigs. And when they came out with these, I bought one. And now that's all I use. And it's second nature. Some people hate them. I go with that braid, like it's like a 5-pound braid, so it's real thin. And then I go with like a 6-pound fluorocarbon leader on it, about a 4-foot leader. And I mean, you can feel them breathe on it.
He's paying attention. Got him. Finally messed around and fooled us one. I do think adding that weight helped a lot.
Oh, yeah. Just about a keeper fish.
Yep.
You know.
Come on, bait, get over. There he comes. Get him. There's so many fish that size. It is just unreal how many fish there are.
You can take any boat and for a few $1,000s, add this technology to it. Even if this is the only thing that you have.
Yes.
You know, you don't have to have 2 units at the console or 3 units at the console to be able to come out here and enjoy this. You know, you can buy one 93 SV or a 1022 or 106, and you can end up having this same technology just on a little smaller screen.
Yes.
And still be able to do the exact same thing and enjoy your. What is that?
I think there's a big crappie mixed in there. That right there is a great big crappie. Sure is. That's the difference in this 22 versus the smaller screens.
That looked like a flathead catfish for a minute. Yeah.
They get big on here. That one went right back into that stump. They run up on it and then won't eat it. And sometimes when you drop it down there and just dead stick it right in front of their face, they get to where they can't stand it.
There you go.
Got him. That's what we're looking for right there. Sitting still in open water, just out there lollygagging. This rising water has got these fish. It looks like some of the bigger fish with this rising water They might just be sitting just off the brush pile and sitting still, and that right there is what it's all about. We're fishing deeper, wind's blowing, we gotta add some weight. So yeah, that is a giant split shot. It's like a number 3 or something. But we gotta be able to do something to be able to get our baits where that we need it. Because right now it just is not working. By the time we get where the fish is, it becomes where the fish was.
Right.
I mean, we see it, we wait on it, eat a sandwich waiting on our jig to get down there, and then the fish is gone 2 or 3 feet, and it's just too far away for them to see it to eat it. So we're gonna try adding this weight and see if that don't take care of part of that. Is this gonna be it? Is this gonna be it? Come on, baby doll. Hello. How are you? Eat it.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness. How did that fish throw such a good mark and be that small?
I don't know.
That's wild. It was throwing a good mark.
It was. And normally you can tell, but that is one of last year's fish that was probably born in spring.
Yeah. That fish did throw a good mark. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a good fish. It's amazing how they can do that.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're just fooled.
I fooled then.
I was fooled
I didn't
then.
think he was no monster, but I thought he was.
I thought it was 12-inch fish. I thought it was gonna be a pretty good fish. He's seen it. He done. Got that one. Long arming.
You know, I've got buddies who come out here and fish these brush piles for bluegill, just like for fishing.
Oh yeah, well, there's quite a few bluegill in there.
One good fish.
You're almost to him there. He's there. Flicker, baby. Come on. Talk to me. He did. Ah. Fooled him.
Look big on camera. Kind of like that black t-shirt I was telling you about this morning.
I'm telling you, that there, he just wanted to be on TV.
He did.
All right, guys, we've been fishing anywhere from 10 to 13 foot of water, seeing if these fish have started moving in a little bit shallower because of all the rays in the water, because that's what they'll do. They got brand new real estate to go inspect and look for food and forage, so they do that. But we've got the resident fish that stay deep all the time. We're getting ready to make a move and try to get in some deeper water and see if we can't get on some better fish. It looks like a pretty damn good fish. If I could get where he is. Here he comes. He done. Yeah, it felt like a good fish. Well, let him enter. That worked. Oh, I'm sorry. I was supposed to throw it in live well. There, he's seen it. Got him that time. I believe is that a keeper? Close to it anyways. I don't know, you want me to check him or pitch him? All right. At least he's going in a straight line now. We're about to catch up with that head. Come on, baby. He's seen it, he's seen it. Get him. Yes, sir. There's a good one. There's a good one. Open water. Just out here in 20 foot of water. And that's what's going on. These fish, we have our dormant fish out here in deeper water, and that right there is what the result of going out to that deeper water and going after those resident fish. The deeper they are, the less the weather is going to affect them. We're in 20 foot of water. What was that fish, 17, 18 foot deep? Something like that. Yeah, he was close to the bottom. So you can always catch fish in deeper water, and it's something you can't rule out.
You know, these fish, you can tell these fish are kind of slack gutted where they've spawned out, but if you look across the back, the shoulders, they're still real healthy and in good shape still.
Yeah.
You know, so, I mean, like I said earlier, Kentucky Lake is definitely on its way back.
Oh, and it has been for a few years.
Yeah.
I was here, the last tournament I fished here, 7 fish, I had over 13 pounds, just under a 2 pound average. So yeah, it's definitely on its way back.
There.
It took that long to get that fish to look at it.
Okay.
He just was not looking up. There's another one under him too.
Yeah.
You're close, right there you are. Yep. I was gonna say that one seen you. Where'd he go? Right there at you. All day long?
Yeah.
All day long.
And these fish will grow at a very fast rate.
But they've got
all the bait. I mean,
all
it's
the
just
bait.
unlimited.
The sheer size of this lake is just unreal. They've got everything they need to grow big.
Yeah.
And now that we're seeing bait balls out here again, that was the big thing. They were blaming the bait not being here on the carp. And it's one of those things. I think it was more of a mineral imbalance than anything, because Reelfoot's got a ton of crappie. That's a big crappie. We also got carp that jump. Down here, it got to where the carp wouldn't even jump. If the carp ain't jumping, something ain't right. Eat the son of a... Ooh. Man, we have caught so many of these fish out here today, it ain't even funny.
I mean,
just a ton of them. That ain't no giant by no means, but they're fun to catch. Kentucky Lake is on its way back. We're in Blood River. I got Jason Reed with me here from Next Gen Marine, and they got me set up this morning with my new transducer mount. I appreciate it, man.
Hey,
I appreciate you coming out.
anytime. I enjoyed it.
Well, guys, get on over to Facebook, follow them, like their page, subscribe to our channel, like this video, and we're going to come back at you next week. Thanks for tuning in.